Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
Focused look, attentive. Not wealthy. Okay. Don't know where those words appeared. Dirty. Recent earthwork. Alice. You a gardener?
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist,
right.
specializing in the Roman period.
Makes
I'm
sense.
working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no, but he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly.
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
Well, I mean, I suppose no one would admit that they've put the murder weapon in there.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Right, and Garrow.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
That is not an answer to my question. Badly shaven. Eye bags. Protective amulet, Hamza hand. Superstitious. Dirty clothes. I must have missed something. What else we got here? Nothing with his hands, apparently. Yes, we had the eye bags. Oh. Respiration.
What is your occupation?
I am a councillor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I'm interested in archaeology.
You follow them.
Yes, so many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you. And he trusted me, but oh,
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear. No, nothing. I'm better now.
You don't seem much better.
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
Oh, so
But
they
you
were
found
your
the body.
glasses.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
You saw the knife. What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behaviour?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor.
True. Right, we can make about a dozen deductions, I suppose. Character portraits, yeah. No, that's still the passenger. That's from last case. Percival Blinkhorn. True archaeologist who lives and breathes his work. He's remained in his profession for 15 or 20 years and still seems to enjoy it. Gregory Pitkin. Model of an upper-class citizen. He is rich in a well-respected position and he considers that his birthright. Whatever he may have done, he certainly does not believe that he should be in prison for it. Alan Phillips is from Manchester. He takes care of both himself and the establishment where he works, and he is seen as a good employee. He went out this morning to send a telegram, probably to his hometown. And Tristram Garrow. In his early 30s, he suffers from severe myopia. He seems very disturbed, which is possibly due to the shock of the murder, but not from that alone, as he's unshaven and clad in old dirty clothes. Right. What do we have in here? Chronicle. That's just from last case, I think. There you go. And then I suppose we should get to deducing. So Rodney's lie to everyone about his work. He was working alone and secretly. No? Okay. Effective arrival. Arrival safety archaeological research at the baths. Champagne? No? Broken glass? Yeah, inside brazier? No. Oh, yes, apparently. An item of silver has been recently melted in the brazier. Possible silver weapon, yes. Very liquid blood. Champagne doesn't really make much sense. None of these make much sense, but I'm combining them either way. None of these make sense either. No. Do you have anything else that I haven't done yet? No. Okay. Possible silver weapon. Right. I guess we should probably get back to... Oh, the belongings are ready to be examined as well. That's the morgue. They wouldn't be in there. Spectral Lestrade. There's the evidence room. Oh, all of them. That's a lot.
This ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room. An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel. I see the join. This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question. A hand-drawn map.
We'll take that.
An old and rather dirty coin. Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest. The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil. To begin with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces.
Today I almost found this date with what? Down in history. This date will go down in history. Today I almost found it, that is it. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. There you go.
And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
I can already read it anyway, but sure.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well...
Subject Sir Rodney Bentcliffe, age 63. The right eyeball has been pierced to the hilt by a curved bladed knife. The blade cut through the orbit of the frontal bone, ripping a part of the frontal lobe and the corpus callosum, after which, completing its trajectory in the cerebellum, caused hemorrhagic lesions. All of these injuries led directly to the death of the individual. At the upper lobe of the right lung, there is an old injury filled with an amount of mucus and ciliated debris that may correspond to a chronic infection by elements likely inhaled in a burial chamber, decaying mummy, for example, or a dried and decomposing food product intended to accompany the deceased in their grave. The remainder of the body does not appear to have been damaged. Blinkhorn's belongings. Sir Gregory Pitkin, manager to Mr. Blinkhorn. Dear Sir, the interests that I represent require the situation at the baths to be changed for the better. At the present time, the frigidarium excavations remain under your direction, and yet the works have not progressed. You have failed to find anything of value, and we are unable to make the frigidarium accessible to the public. The frigidarium is a valuable asset in the recreation of the Roman bath experience. I urge you to complete your work within the next 2 months. You have this remaining time to conclude your archaeological research and to find yourself another workplace.
An ordinary pencil.
Garrow's belongings.
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself. A phial with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
Hallucinations such as a gold flying knife? Perhaps?
An embroidered silk handkerchief. A fountain pen with solid gold trim.
No.
Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card.
Right. Where's the morgue again? Am I actually allowed in there? This way.
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs. The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age. An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
I can't find
Some
it.
light bruising caused by a rope. The bruising is in lines. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
Anything else in this room? No, I think I've been here before anyway. What about this door? Where's that lead? Nowhere. Right. More deductions? Strange wound and very liquid blood. The presence of water is due to the humid atmosphere caused by the steam. It's an unexplained clue. We won't decide just yet. Both seem reasonable. No. Makes sense. Stolen notes. That makes sense as well. Could be the motive for the crime. Okay. And the game crashed. Brilliant. Right, we're back here. Yes. And click this. Alright. Anything else? Probably not, but I might as well click everything. Yeah, okay. Where do we go next? Do I have any more questions for any of these guys?
Please escort.
I think it only allows me to do that, yes, if I have further questions.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
How well were your researchers progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
Nope. Pitkin's letter.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
It wouldn't really help him, Rodney's death.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
No, not in and of itself.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
His ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now.
So he was the one who fixed it, in quotation marks.
This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it.
What have we got? Pitkin's fight. Sir Gregory wanted to fire Blinkhorn in order to stop the excavation of the Roman baths so that he might open them to the public. That is connected, of course. Did that go here? Yeah. Strange women have probably nothing to do with each other now. I don't think it has anything to do with these either. No. So that should be it. Yes. We had this here. Blinkhorn's work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney, but at a high cost to his morale. Blinkhorn's work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney. He was thankful for the possibility of their working together and the chance of learning from him. I think I'd rather go with this. Find a missing weapon. What important discovery was Sir Rodney about to make? Have anything else? Search the map. Yeah, right. Probably points to a location around St. Albans to the north of London. Can be found on the map at Baker Street. Well, that's where we'll go then. Oh, I didn't notice that before, but he actually has, like, his casebook in his hand. Nice detail. Where is the map? Hi, Watson. Not here, I assume.
On the sofa for the 3rd time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Oh, we've got some letters here. The power of the Empire is growing stronger day by day. As of yesterday, the Mexican consortium, Caracal, began serving the cause of the British Empire. This arrangement is undeniably profitable for London and England overall and is a great achievement for our exceptional diplomatic and political community. In other news, a train has mysteriously disappeared en route to Evesham railway station. Okay.
This is where I keep my post.
Where is the map, though? There it is.
Now we have two maps.
Yep. Where is St. Albans? Oh, that is a map of St. Albans. That is a very peculiar location. Where could that be? Around here? No, not really. Down there somewhere here?
Watson, pack your
Yes.
bag. We are visiting a location in St. Albans marked on Sir Rodney's map.
Off we go to St. Albans. Archaeological field. Site is closed until further notice. Entry forbidden.
This archaeological site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here?
Wow. So much for forbidden entry. Guess words don't mean much. Area 1, triclinium. Cyclops. Alright, but first of all I wanted to go inside that cabin. Domum Hadriano.
This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
Followers of Mithras were covert, worshipping more conventional deities such as Juno or Neptune in their everyday lives. Mithras temples were usually found below the temples of other gods. Mithras followers often referred to their traditional deities to gain passage to the Mithraeum. The example of the Mithraeum of Dio in France is interesting, as the entrance was located beneath a carved statue of Diana. This entrance was possibly revealed by a clever stone and rope mechanism, which may never have been discovered if the water infiltration had not destroyed the mechanism, opening the way down to the Mithraeum. Mithraic temples can be found in Rome, Ostia, Numidia, Dalmatia, Britain and along the Rhine-Danube frontier, while being somewhat less common in Greece, Egypt and Syria. Another desk. Metal cubes. Oh. And another document. The cult of Mithras was a mysterious religion practiced within the Roman Empire from around the 1st to 4th century AD. The name of the Persian god Mithra, adapted by the Greek as Mithras, was linked with a new and distinctive imagery. Worshippers of Mithras had a complex system of 7 grades of initiation, with ritualistic meals. Initiates would meet in the underground temples, called Mithraea, that were retained in large numbers. The iconic scenes of Mithras show him as being born from a rock and slaughtering a bull. Tauroctony. Okay. And reports. The knife used by Mithras for the tauroctony, the sacrifice of the bull, is originally a curved sacrificial blade of Persian origin. Its curve can be from 5 to 15 degrees. The murder weapon. The name is derived from the Persian shamshir, which means sword. This radically curved family includes the shamshir, scimitar, talwar, kilish, polwar, and Mongol saber. The myth of the golden knife is the key to the Mithraic mysteries that some describe as an equivalent to the Holy Grail. The golden knife carries a curse that will spill the blood of the unworthy who would dare to touch it. Ah, I see. And the empty coconuts that they used to imitate the sound of horses' hooves. Another strange ritual for the old gods, to keep the evil spirits away. The people, feeling that the dark eye was upon them, would melt their valuables in a fire. Sub-Saharan tribes burned fruits, and the rich Roman families spared no expense melting silver or tin. It is not recorded if such valuable offerings were thrown away with the ashes or if they were reused at a later date. Right. think we've looked at everything in here. Is there anything? Oh,
The door has been left open. Someone did not care or was in haste.
Nothing back here. No. What about this desk? Huh. It says something about the Roman baths here, though. How come I cannot even examine that? Go down here.
The Cyclops, a one-eyed creature helping Vulcan at the forge. Vulcan, the god of fire and metalworking.
Nothing that seems overly helpful in this case. What else do we have? What is this? Area 5. Well, we gotta go somewhere else first. Gotta see Area 2.